Hello students, welcome to Max third weekly, lesson number 9, fractions. Today we are going to see following topics. So first, what is a fraction? Then fraction as a part of a whole. Then fraction as a part of a group. Fraction as a ratio, like fractions, unlike fractions, and equivalent fractions. So first we will see what is fraction. So what is fraction? A fraction is a part of a whole. It shows one or more parts out of many equal parts. What it will show? One or more parts out of many equal parts. See, your figure is there. One circle. How many parts equally it's distributed? In 8 equal parts. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So total 8 equal parts are there. And how many parts are shaded? 1, 2, 3. So 3 parts are shaded. So the figure is divided into 8 parts. How many parts? 8 parts, and 3 parts are shaded. So the shaded portion represent 3 upon 8. What we will write? 3 upon 8. So in above the this bar, middle bar is there. Above the number we will write how many portions are shaded. That we will write above, and below the bar we will write how many the figure is divided equally. Equal parts we will write down. So 3/8 is a fractional number. In fractional number we will write 3/8. So in fraction 3 upon 8, the numbers 3 and 8 are separated by small bar. So they are separated by a small bar. So the number 3 above the bar is called numerator. So 3 is called the numerator, and the number 8 below the bar is called the denominator. So the 8 is called the denominator. So figures are given here, shaded part, fraction and fractional number. So here how many equal parts are there? 2 equal parts are there. And how many parts are shaded? 1. So we will write 1 part out of 2 equal parts. So in fraction how we will write? 1 part is shaded, and how many equal parts are there? We will write in denominator 2. So 1 upon 2. So in fractional number we will write it as half. Okay. Now second, how many equal parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 equal parts. How many parts are shaded? 1. So 1 part out of 4 equal parts. So in fraction, how many parts are shaded? 1. So 1 we will write in numerator, and how many equal parts are there? 4. The 4 we will write in denominator. So fractional number we will write 1/4. Number third, how many equal parts are there? 1, 2, 3. How many parts are shaded? 1. So 1 part out of 3 equal parts. So in fraction we will write 1 upon 3. So fractional number 1/3. So next one, how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many parts are shaded? 1, 2. So 2 parts out of 5 equal parts. So we will write in fraction 2 upon 5. So in fractional number we will write 2/5. Now next, how many equal parts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 equal parts, and how many parts are shaded? 2. So 2 parts out of 9 equal parts. So in fraction we will write 2 upon 9. In fractional number we will write 2/9. So the denominator is expressed in the ordinal form of the number. In fraction, the denominator will express ordinal form, means third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth. Okay, we will write in denominator ordinal form. So fraction equal to numerator upon denominator. Now next, fraction as a part of whole. So one circle is there. It is divided into 3 equal parts. Okay, how many equal parts? 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And how many parts are shaded? 1. So the shaded region is 1/3. So what we will write? 1/3. In fraction, how we will write? 1 upon 3. Now second, so circle is now divided into same how many parts? 1, 2, 3. And how many parts are shaded? 2. So we will write the shaded region is 2/3. In fraction we will write 2 upon 3. Now how many parts are there equal? 1, 2, 3. And how many parts are shaded? Full 3 are shaded. So we will write the shaded region is 3/3. 3 upon 3. So 3/3 makes a whole, means 3 upon 3. Here we will divide. So 3 ones are 3. So quotient equal to 1. So it is quotient equal to 1. So the 1 means whole, means the fraction as a part of a whole. Now next, fraction as a part of a group. See, fraction as a part of a group or set. Now in this, how many shapes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 shapes are there. Fraction of shapes that are stars. So now we have to find the shapes that are stars. So what we will do? So how many stars are there in this? 1 and 2. So first we will write in numerator number of stars. So how many stars are there? 2. And denominator we will write total number of shapes. How many shapes total there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So fraction of shapes that are stars equal to 2 upon 5. Now fraction of shapes that are hearts. So how many hearts are there? 1, 2, 3. That we will write in numerator. And how many total shapes are there? 5. That we will write in denominator. So fraction of shapes that are hearts equal to 3 upon 5. Now fraction as ratio. Fraction may be represented as ratio. That is the number of objects in one group compared with the number of objects in another group. The ratio of green apples to red apples is, so how many green apples are there? 1, 2, 3. So 3. And how many red apples are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we have to make a comparison. So in the one picture, how many green apples are there? 3. And how many red apples are there? 5. So how we will write in ratio? 3:5. So which is represented by the fraction, we will write 3 upon 5. Now like fraction. What is like fractions? Fractions with same denominators are called like fractions. Fractions with same denominators are called like fractions. See, for example, 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 are like fractions. When the denominators are same in all fractions, so we are called as a like fractions. Now next one, unlike fractions. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. See, for example, 4 upon 7, 2 upon 8, 5 upon 6, 3 upon 9 are unlike fractions. Here denominators are different. So they are called unlike fractions. So next is equivalent fractions. What is equivalent fraction? If the numerator and the denominator of a fractions are multiplied or divided by the same whole number, not zero, we get a fraction which is equivalent to given fraction. Okay, what we have to do? We have to multiply or we are dividing by the same number. Okay, in numerator and denominator, so we will get equivalent fraction. So we can find equivalent fractions by multiplying the numerator and denominator by the same number. See, for example, 1 upon 2. So when we are multiplying by 1, so 1 multiplied by 1 equal, we will get 1. And same way, whatever we are multiplying in numerator, that only we have to multiply in denominator. So 2 multiplied by 1, we will get 2. 2 ones are 2. So 1 upon 2. Now we will multiply by 2. So 1 multiplied by 2, we will get 1 2s are 2. Then 2 multiplied by 2, 2 2s are 4. Then 1 multiplied by 3. So 1 3s are 3. Then 1 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 3, we get 2 3s are 6. So this way we have to multiply the same number in numerator and denominator. Now second example, 2 upon 5. So first we were multiplying by 2. So 2 in numerator, 2 2s are 4. Then same in denominator, 5 2s are 10. So 4 upon 10. Now we will multiply by 3. In numerator, 2 3s are 6. Then in denominator, 5 3s are 15. So this way we will get equivalent fractions.